It looks like you guys are still trying to figure out, because it's 2 games in, all the parameters and working together and everything. It seemed like that showed early on tonight. That it didn't seem like everything meshed.
Yeah, no, it didn't. There was very, very poor team chemistry tonight, but that's not as much probably the team's fault as it was mine. Obviously, we changed the starting lineup. We had a different agenda tonight. Not that it worked, but we had a different agenda tonight that was more important than can we execute our offense and look smooth and fluid offensively. And I think it disrupted the way our whole team played.
Did the agenda have to do with rebounding and working hard on the defensive end?
It more or less had to do, yeah, some rebounding. I mean, that's constant. Every day we need to be talking about that and concerned. But it was more playing hard every possession. And you know what? Sac State did a great job. Sacramento State came in here and did a great job. I thought their transition was very, very good, and we weren't very quick getting back and getting to their guys. So we need to clean that up.
Yeah, they seemed to get down the court pretty fast after made baskets a few times and got easy looks.
Yeah, and that was disappointing because we were rotating guys quite a bit. And so I'm not sure why we couldn't sprint back and locate guys, but we didn't, and we need to get better at that.
It seemed like you guys defended better in the second half, got more hands up. So anything changed? You do anything differently, or is it just more that you just played better?
I think we settled down a little bit. You know, we talked at halftime about the situation and where we were with things, and we decided, hey, let's just settle down and play the way we're capable of playing. And I thought the second half was much better.
You forced a few more turnovers, got in the passing lanes a little more. Is that something you emphasize, or it just happened tonight?
It just happened.
And then Brock, they got in foul trouble inside, and he seemed to take advantage of it.
Yeah, Brock did a nice job converting most of his field goal attempts, and he's a good guy to get the ball to because he's so efficient with it.
Did he get enough touches early on, or did you want him to have more?
No, just wanted to, you know, we had a lot of guards out there tonight, and because they went small quite a bit of the time, so the way we tried to execute our offense, we wanted a low post presence, but with all those guards, you're making plays with guards. So therefore, a lot of drive and kick situations.
You guys were tied at 51, and DJ was at the line and missed a free throw. And Faisal beat his guy to the ball and knocked it to Devontae, and he put it back in. It turned out to be the biggest play of the game.
Yeah, huge hustle play by Faisal off of that. And then you're right, Devontae gets it, scores it, gets fouled, and from that point on, I'm not sure we were behind. But that was a huge play by Faisal. Good hustle play, and that's what we've been talking about. We need to make those plays. And there was a loose ball, you know, there was a loose ball with, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes to go, and we dove on the floor for the loose ball and ended up getting a layup on the other end. And again, those are the type of plays we need to get out of our guys more consistently.
Were you surprised by Lacey's poise down the stretch for a freshman in his first home game?
Nah, he was pretty poised the other night at Gonzaga, and he was poised here in his first game, exhibition game, but against LC State. He's a pretty poised player.
Through the first 2 games, what have you seen out of Shelton down in the low post?
DJ's doing a nice job defensively. He's picking up our defensive system fairly well as far as defending the post. Offensively, he still has to learn a few things about what we're doing. And you know, he's in a different situation. He's the only post guy that's new. And so it's all new to him, and with all the other guys, they've been through it for a year or two. So it's you know, naturally he's in a situation where he's behind the other guys.
Coach, at this point in the season, are you pleased with the way that Brock is progressing as a main target on offense as well as defense?
I am offensively. He needs to be a main target. He needs to be one of the guys that we are always looking for because he is good at scoring the ball.
And then defensively, what are you expecting out of him as he continues to go through the season?
Expect him to have a better presence on the ball, being able to guard guys that have the ball, and like I said, just have a better presence, whether it's the guys shooting it or making a move. But he'll get there.
John Dixon got off to a real hot start. He ends up 9 of 18, but he really struggled to get to score in that second half. What did you guys do differently defensively to slow him down?
We didn't really do anything strategically differently on him. We just tried to do a better job getting through screens, and that's where he was effective the first half. And I think the second half we did a better job of getting through those screens to get to their shooters, scorers.
Any more questions for Coach?
Ken, I wasn't sure exactly what was all the theories on who you started and why?
The theory was to play the guys that we felt would give us the best start at the beginning of the game, and it didn't work.
Back to the drawing board for the next one.
Back to the drawing board every day. And that's the beauty of, I think, of this team. I think we have more parity. You know, we might not have a lottery pick in our program right now, but we have a lot of good players. And if certain guys aren't getting the job done, then there's other guys sitting there waiting, ready to go.
You got another short.
You know, Dexter Curtis-Drew only played, what, 5 minutes? But he did a good job. And Charlie Yenquist only played 5 minutes. DJ played 8 minutes. I mean, really, the three guys that played the least amount of minutes that got in the game, they might have been as productive as anybody. I mean, they were just good.
You don't have much time again before your next one, and that's been the case this whole week. What do you want to try to do now? You're going on the road again, and then you got a couple days, and you go out to all the way down to California for 3 big games. Are you getting enough? Is it hard to get stuff done in between?
It is, but we will spend a little bit of time on the floor. We will have meetings with groups of guys by position and individuals, and try to educate them in that fashion. But it's the same for everybody else. You know, everybody else has games every 3 or 4 days, pretty much from here on out also. So we've just got to maximize the time that we do have with our guys and keep trying to get better.